Own that examines the impact these games are having.
It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. Many kids are addicted to them. The more violence, the better. And guess what?
But they're not going to go away. Video games are here to stay.
That's one of the reasons why SFU grad student Brent Stafford wanted to explore the impact that video games are having. For his master's thesis, he produced a one-hour documentary called Insert Coin: The Culture of Video Game Play.
It's targeted to actual video gamers, people that are a part of this youth culture. So I had to structure my arguments within the documentary to not preach to them. The idea was to get kids to think critically about video game issues, but without dismissing the importance of video games to youth culture.
After repeated exposure over extended periods of time, players become no longer shocked by extreme levels of violence, and subsequently, they develop an emotional numbness to the act of killing.
The documentary includes the findings of SFU communication professor Stephen Klein, who's wrapping up a 3-year research project on video gaming.
It's fair to say that video games do encourage addictive behavior by children. And I think it's also fair to say that video games do encourage a certain sense of isolation. Kids, heavy gamers, play hours every day before school. They'll play at lunch, they'll play after school. And they tend to give up activities in their lives to play video games.
And the documentary concludes that a video game is much more than just a game.
Video games are a communication medium, and they're not always thought that way. They're thought of being just a game, but they're not. There's things that are embedded in the play experience that kids interact with.
Stafford is now looking for a place to air his documentary. He's hoping broadcasters or educators will be interested. Mike Killeen, Global News, Vancouver.